Hey, hello everyone, I am PyroFalkon, and this is Monster Rancher 4. This is going to conclude streaming week. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to stream tomorrow, which is Saturday, but unfortunately, I went from having basically no plans to having too many plans over the next 2 days, so I can't stream tomorrow. But that doesn't mean this is the end of Monster Rancher 4, quite the opposite. Stream week has been a smashing success. And so I know that when I stream this in the future, I will have an audience to watch it. So we will do more of this in the future, but at least that will be for later. Right now, let's get to work. We have Cupcake, Penelope, Sylvian, and Posh Spice. We're missing our 5th pixie who has run away after being on the running Mac too much. That would be Yin Ping. She's normally number 3 here between these two. But for now, it's not a huge deal. We just need to make sure that we've got everybody... Need to make sure we've got everybody... You know what? I should do this one, because then we'll get more money. And a beef. Yeah. There we go. Okay, well, now the schedule is set. Okay, and in the last couple streams, I've also kind of managed to get a little bit of a routine going for the ladies. So, hopefully, everyone can handle their training well. Let's see, 2 scoldings. That's a naughty ladies. Naughty ladies. Hello, chat. Catching up real quick. Yep, okay. Yep, got it. All the plans. Yes, Sledge, all the plans. Discord's been hopping too. Join the Discord. You can find a link in the video description. And usually, when I say that, Ledge also fires off the Discord command. So we have more plans coming that will be in the Discord. And tomorrow, which is Saturday, will be the financial report for the 3 of you who read it. So you'll get to know what the channel is up to in the short term. Alright, so... What? Am I the bad guy? Am I a bad owner? What the hell's happening? God damn it! That screws up all my plans. Alright, fine. You 3, I guess. No, because that might get me into trouble. Never mind. Posh Spice and Sylvian. Son of a bitch. Okay. Why did Cupcake run away? She rested. Ugh. Maybe I'm being too harsh on the ladies today. Alright, well, y'all have your orders, I guess. Praise too. Where's the magic book now? There it is. Good job, Sylvian. At least there's no Mochi here, because if there was, I'd probably set him on fire for running away. Alright, Posh Spice, have a this. Alright. So, if this is the pace that we're going to have, then we may wind up where I'm going to have to pull out a new monster before we're done here. And I don't have my data up. Okay. Let's get that going here during the loading screen. Load up our Pixie Plans spreadsheet as we enter the Hyacinth tournament. Yep. Great. Yep. Don't open that over my game. Windows. Stop. Okay. You need to save up some rose perfumes. Yeah, I'm not going to do that. It's fine. Rose perfumes are money. The ladies can suck it up. Come on, Sylvian. Don't be timid. I'm pretty sure you would set the Mochi on fire for staying on your... Yeah, that's true. That's true. I wouldn't want him around at all. I'm just looking... I'll be honest, I'm just looking for an excuse to set a Mochi on fire. No, you don't. You are not doing a team-up attack on us. You can just cut that shit out right now. Wow, Posh Spice has some crazy high accuracy. I mean, for her class, which makes sense. She starts at... Okay. She started at 300 accuracy. Oh, I shouldn't have wasted that since I'm low on guts. Anyway, she started at 300 accuracy, and she's in the D class, and 300 accuracy should get her through the C class. This is not good. We might have a loss here. Nice block. Okay, we're winning by health right now. Hang tight, Sylvian. Just keep avoiding that those hits if they come at you. It's got a low chance to hit. It looks like he only hits me 15% with that booster attack. I didn't see what the other one was, but... Shit. Ugh, we're not out of this yet. Ah, that'll be a loss because of the life percentage. Yep. Ah, did not see the timer. I would have pushed a bit quicker on the Raycast. Well, both ladies need a little bit of life. Although, while Posh Spice is still a baby, I want to keep her on the M book, but... Ugh, that's embarrassing. Oh man, this might be a bad day. Which is fine. Those are entertaining. Oh, jeez, no music. Cupcake has not come home yet. Yingpen has... Ladies, you're messing up all my plans. I don't like it. Okay, you're fine. Alright. Praise 3. Penelope's doing pretty well, too. Oh, I have her set to do balance. Oh, that's great. Oh, past Pyro, you are so smart, Pat. Okay. Probably need a small snack. I know how to set a mochi on fire. Get a newborn mochi and take it to the volcano. I wouldn't be that cruel because that'd be a waste of my time, but... I mean, if we were in the volcano and we needed to run from a dragon, I'd huck a mochi at it, you know. Give me a chance. It's like what they say in zombie movies. You don't have to be the fastest one there. You just have to... You don't have to outrun the zombies. You just have to outrun the slowest guy the zombies are chasing. So we'll just huck a mochi at the dragon and outrun him. We'll be alright. Alrighty. Being abusive? I haven't been abusive to my monsters. Well, yeah, I guess with the running Mac I've been a little mean. I am adjusting, though. I'm being a good boy on that one. Yeah, that should be alright. Okay. And Posh Spice should be able to handle a C-class match. Hi, Cupcake. At least one of you came back. Alright, get back to work. Oh, that wipes her schedule. I don't remember what I had her doing. Alright. She's good enough to go up a class. Cupcake is definitely good enough to go up a class. So with nothing else for her to work on... I mean, I don't have anyone on the running Mac, so... Look, lady, this is... Nope. This is what you get for running away. It's hotter than a burrito fart in hell, says the Akamura. Thank you, Akamura. Do you want me to turn on the AC for you? Alright, I'll turn on the AC for you. Gonna turn on the AC for you. Yes.
Turning on the AC
Alright, I'm scolding 1 and 4. Oh god, there's so much noise now. The Akamura is here, she's yelling, which is making the cat yell, and I have to speak in the mic. Yeah, I don't know where she got that. Like, the mat, I don't know if we revealed it. No, I mean, like, I don't know if it was under something, but she was just playing with it all night last night. Oh, okay. That's good. Alright. Let's see. You're good. You're good. Okay. Alright, Posh Spice. Don't suck. Alright. Oh man, my back. What the hell I did to it today. It's been the way I slept. My back is very stiff. But the Akamura and I have plans. So my city of Xenia does this thing called First Fridays. And the first Friday of every month during summer, there is just kind of a street fair. Just a bunch of unhealthy food trucks and local businesses hawking their wares and just things like that. Minor entertainment. It's not all that interesting, usually. I mean, it's not super crazy exciting because we're a small town, but it's an excuse to get out and enjoy the sunshine. And last year, I don't think they did it at all, what with that thing that was going around and such, or that is going around. It's still going around, but the vaccines have allowed it to go back on, apparently. So that is what we will be doing after today's stream. And I won't have long, because it only goes until 8 p.m. Boosh! Gotcha. Neil. So yes, it's very warm, but it is sunny, and we're gonna walk around and eat unhealthy food and look at the local wares. But I need to. You don't like street fairs, Ledge? Honestly, I generally don't either. But it's an excuse to go walking around the streets for about an hour and eat some yummy food. It's also wildly unhealthy food, but that's why we're walking to offset the calories. Yeah, it's kind of cool, because we have like a comic book store, a local comic book store, and they usually have their comics out, and we also border a town called Yellow Springs, and Yellow Springs is kind of a hippie town, so whenever there's First Fridays, usually a bunch of people from Yellow Springs come around and start playing acoustic guitar and singing about love and peace. It's as gross as it sounds. Hi, the Akamura. Is that what they're doing? You said food truck rally, but is it because of First Fridays? Oh. Oh. Does First Fridays even exist anymore? Oh, okay. So it's not First Fridays today, even though it is the first Friday. Gotcha. So they've just been doing a random food truck rally by the bike path hub because it's the bike path hub. I see. That's enjoyable. Yeah, we can go eat. So it's all the best parts of First Fridays without the dumb parts of First Fridays. Oh, that's great. Oh, and now Nisi is getting high on catnip in the middle of my living room, so that's going to happen, and I'm going to have to deal with that all day. My aunt has made a catnip. Oh my god! Didn't realize how powerful that move was. My aunt has made a catnip mat. It's basically a two washcloths sewed together but filled with catnip. And Nisi loves it. And is currently drooling all over it. Good job. Good job, Nisi. She has... Hey! Hello, Yinping. Welcome home. Now get back to work. Let's see. Tell you what, you do the running Mac again, because now you're fed. Yinping... Oh, you're fed. Tell you what, do something light. I think you were working on your accuracy. Yeah, because that's what else the running Mac does. There we go. And then go ahead and rest next week, and then I'll figure out what I'm doing from there. Right? Yes. Oh, God. I'm so sorry, Posh Spice. Scold. Oh, no! Cupcake did really well. If she's on the running Mac. 71% effort, I'll take it. So praise 1, scold 2, praise 3. Praise 1, praise 3, scold 2. Praise 1, praise 3, scold 2. Praise 1. Pat, pat, pat. And... praise what? 3. Yes, praise. Jesus. Is Pyro forget about his stream? What? Yeah, I'm like, what? We're live, on time, everything's going well. It's 3:20. Everything's fine. Alright. Okay. I mean, I guess well, you could use a snack. Have a mango. I think as long as I don't feed them beyond their food meter, they'll stay thin or normal, so... I think it might be alright to feed them mangoes every day. Oh, yeah, Kaplan's watching the stream from the very, very beginning. I see. Yeah, he'll have to refresh there. Okay. Oops. No, don't go next week. Let's check these. I don't know if Yin... Well, we'll see. And then Cupcake, you get priority because you're older. So that's those two covered. And then here, Sylvian can go up a class. Posh Spice, unfortunately, will not be ready in time. Alright, to Vizsla. Okay, so talk to you. And I don't think she's expanded her... No, she hasn't expanded... Oh gosh, we are making bank right now. Have I even sold all of our crap from the last time we went on an adventure? I have not. Oh, joy. Joy cookies. Don't need that. Don't need any of that. With the oily oil and the rose perfume. It's all money to me, man. Oh yeah, we should do an adventure or two while we're here for this stream. See if we can get any metals out of the place. Out of the Promeus ruins. I still think it's a low to no chance, but that's the only place we can survive right now. We can't survive in the volcano, and we definitely can't survive in any of the hard mode dungeons, unfortunately. Hello, Okami. Mark is full. We were talking about food in the Discord right before the stream, and I had mentioned I have not had Thai food yet, and I want some friggin' Thai food, because I've never had it before. And I have a feeling I would really like it. But I live in Xenia. And I have a feeling that the only place I would get Thai food is if I go to Dayton. I don't feel like going to Dayton just for Thai food. Sylvian... I don't think he ate pasta, the Akamura. I think Okami is having a go at him. Let's see. You need life also. My god. Alright, tell you what. Do life blade. Alternate life blade with the M book. And yeah, we'll see what happens there. Alright, you have your orders, ladies. Even with Lucky Star, it's extremely rare and doesn't usually show up until floor 7. Oh, I know. That's fine. So it goes. I could avoid a full clear. That'll make that go a little quicker. Oh, man. Okay, everyone in the place. Remind me the next time Polydude comes around to flip the life blade around 180 degrees, because I like giving my monsters an ocean view when they're using the life blade. Because, you know, it's boring to just stare at grass. Okay, you're good. You're good. No one gets praises or scolds today. But that does tell me Sylvian can use the life blades, so she's good for machines. I don't know if we got to that point yesterday, but certainly we're there now. Let's see. Sylvian's only 7 months old. Awesome. Okay, so she's... Yeah, we can get him on machines a little quicker than I thought we could. Hey, Pyro, if you could bring a breed from an earlier game in a Monster Rancher 4, what would it be? I shouldn't say this. But for the views, I would probably bring in Rudy, the Doodle, just also for the sheer insanity of what he brings and the entertainment that is my discomfort. I think that would be... Well, speaking of discomfort, I just got spat up on by emoji, so that's how my day is going so far. Kick him in the face. Wow. I mean, all I have to do is kick him a few times. She's not even a power pixie, and the only reason I'm using kicks is because I started at 50 guts, so if I have to run down the clock on this one, that's fine by me. Why do you have to elongate yourself? God, you're so gross. I hate you with every goddamn fiber of my being. Just die. Like, literally die. Don't just get knocked out. Mop. Gonna jam a stick in your ass and use you to clean up blood spills at the hospital. Ugh. Anyway. What? You missed a 94% chance to hit, Yinping? You're bringing shame onto our entire ranch. Anyway. What was I... Oh, but breed from... You know what other breed I really liked from the other games was Monals. And I don't know why, because I know I didn't use them very much during, I didn't use them very much during my runs. I think I made one, right? I made that Golly Monal or something. I would actually not mind going back and doing an all-Monal run. Not for the show, and not to completion. Just like... it would be cool to just raise a few for a while and get used to them and what they're good at and everything. Oh my god, my cat has 2 speeds, off and hyperloop, and she is on hyperloop right now. Nisi, what the fuck are you doing? Okay. Anyway. Well, I saw a black blur go flying by. It might have been a cat. It could have been a race car. I don't know. It made equal amounts of noise. Good lord. Anyway. But yeah, I'd like to raise a model. I can't remember if they brought them back in Monster Rancher 5. It's, yeah, 5, Evo. I don't think they did, except there's one that's a hidden boss or some shit, or a boss. But, like, I don't think models have appeared otherwise since 2. And I don't know why I'm fascinated with them. I mean, they're creepy as hell. Like, I don't like their faces that come out of the walls. But, well, that was just shitty of you. That was shitty of you, too. Come on, Yinping, get your shit together. Yeah, she's not even doing that much damage with her intelligence attacks. Not for the guts cost. Alright, even though I'm not resting monsters on tournament days now, I need to make sure they are not on the running mech on tournament days. That just sucks way too much of their focus out of them. Oh my god. Nisi came flying back, tackled her catnip mat, and was chewing on it. The Akamura, like, shifted her foot, and Nisi just sprinted off into the next room again. I don't know what the shit she's doing right now, but she is seeing some colors that we have not invented names for yet. These monsters look like they were created in Spore, yeah. Yeah. Oh god, I should try Spore with the new computer. Now that we actually have some RAM. Actually, what I need to do is put my RAM sticks in there. I have been sitting, figuratively, on these RAM sticks for over a year and have not put them in my computer, and I don't know why. I mean, I know why. It's just sheer laziness. Yeah, I need to do that. Yep, definitely rest. 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 You know what? You need life too badly. I really want to keep you on the M-book, though. Ah! Choices. Alright. Yup, you're good. You're probably good? Wait, who's... If it's Cupcake... It is Cupcake. Alright. So you're not on the running mech this week. What is your lowest number? Life, but you're fine. So, accuracy? Let's get you, doing shadow boxing this week. Alright. Have at it. 2 praises. Excellent. If I have Kroger, they have passable pre-made Thai meals? I mean, sure. Like, I could always get some from the frozen section of a grocery store or whatever, but that's not what I mean. Like, I also have never had sushi before, but I can get raw fish, you know. Kinda... I think even Walmart has sushi in their deli section or something. But, like, that's not... Yeah, that's not what I mean when I say I want to try sushi. Actually, no, I know I've seen frozen Thai meals, because they've all looked good. I've probably gotten 1 or 2, but, like... I mean, that's fine, but I want some Thai food, you know what I mean? I don't want some frozen stuff that's been sitting in the Kroger frozen section for who knows how long. Have a vitamin. Let's see. She's so high she's got the zoomies. I thought you said the zombies. I misread that. And I'm like, Nisi has zombies? But no, yeah, she is in full zoomie mode. I don't know where she is now. She just disappeared. She may have run so fast she went back in time. It's entirely possible. She went to pee. She took a majestic pee. She's so weird. I love her. Alright, let's do this. Yeah, that's all kinds of wrong. Didn't need to see or experience that ever. And don't ever want to again. Oh my god. Alright, yeah, Cupcake's good for this class. Cupcake might even be able to survive in the volcano. I don't know if I would trust her that much, but she might survive in the volcano. I'd still prefer nothing but 400s across the... What? What happened? She scared herself on the unmoving curtains. Okay. Yeah, we've... Okay. We might need to calm her down a bit with... I don't know. Something. Oh, look at his little steppy steps. I wonder if I should open with Star Shower. Let's give that a try in the next one. At least compare the accuracy rating against, Pixie Dust. Oh, okay. Well, I'll quit then. Fuck you. How much has Cupcake grown? She's grown quite a bit. She's... One of her numbers... I think 3 of her numbers are at... No, one of her numbers is a 400, and I think it's her intelligence. And then everything else is... Yeah, life... Yeah, I'll have to check. I think they're all in the upper 300s. Okay, so Fairy Dust is a 99%. And then... Star Shower is a 93. So they've basically got identical accuracy. Star Shower just hits way the flip harder at the cost of slightly more guts. Suck it. Okay. One of these days I want to stick a GoPro on Nisi. But yeah, she'd bite it. We'll get a Nisi cam one of these days. I'll figure something out. Alright. Yeah, man. I mean, if Star Shower is going to have such a high accuracy rate, I may as well use it. We can end a fight real quick with that. Nice block. Well, I mean, since you're here, have a kick to the face. Alright, bye. That's a C-class promotion. That was an incredible match. I don't know if I'd call it an incredible match. That was a beatdown. I feel bad for Cupcake's defense stat. It's got to be down somewhere around level 2. It's pretty small, because I don't care about defense on my Pixies. Level 4. Yeah, but there's your numbers, guys. So she's got 400s across the board. She probably... I mean, not life, but that's fine. She probably would survive in the volcano. Would Penelope? Yeah. Penelope's got the intelligence and the accuracy, but she needs the life. So Penelope needs either the running Mac or the life blade. And Yinping's getting up there. Yinping's actually fine with her life. I mean, we're still doing it anyway just because we're making her our Tanksy, but if her accuracy goes up too, I mean, she's going to be a force. Sylvian's too weak. Alright, Posh Spice, what moves do you have? So you did gain a few moves in the last excursion. Okay, so you've got all the moves that I generally need. You just don't have Silky Dance, which is fine because I hate Silky Dance. In fact, I hate Silky Dance so much, let's get it out of there. I think I left it there just so I had options when the monster was close in, but it's not that hard to just click L1 or R1 to cycle the Dealy-Do. Or Fairy Kiss, guts damage. Now that's a better option. Oh, less accurate, more guts damage, and it's cheaper. You know what? Let's go ahead and give them that. If I need to keep their guts in check, then maybe this is a better option than relying on Fairy Dust all the time. But I don't like Silky Dance. I've used Silky Dance enough to know I don't like it. Alright, well, fuck it. Let's try. Never mind. We'll have to go next week. Yep, we'll have to go next week. So we'll do this, and then this, and then next week we'll try the volcano, because this week we've got a competition. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Alright. Hey! Praise 234. Good job, ladies. That's what I want to see. Yeah, it's some good... Those are some good rates. Alright, praise 234. Praise you. Something you mentioned last stream, heal ring on Yinping because lols. Yeah, totally. I want to see how that does regardless. Because... I mean, if the tank can heal themselves, she basically becomes a paladin at that point. And if it's a sizable heal, then she's just never going to be taken down in combat, because the second I have any sort of damage on me, I'll just heal it off. And if I have to, I'll win by the clock running out. A W is a W, whether it comes from a knockout or a time victory, so. Let's see. Okay, you guys are fine. You are... Oh, wow, you two have almost identical stats there. Alright, and health check. Is everyone slim? Or at least normal? Good, 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 good. Less than good. Oh, wait. Yinping's thin? Ah, shit. Hold on. I keep forgetting. I was trying to feed Yinping every day. So, I have a beef. She just doesn't like beefs, or I would... Or does she? Oh yeah, she's okay with beefs. Okay, good. Yinping, you get beefs every day for the rest of your life. Alright, here we go. Let's go, Sylvan. Let's see if we can get you to the D class. I should have Nightbot pimp the Discord every 20 to 30 minutes like he does the rules. Alright. Get away from me, dick. Oh, shit. Probably shouldn't have done that. That was... Okay, never mind. That only had a coin flip's chance to hit. So I'm like, huh, maybe that was a bad idea. Nope, that was a good idea. That was the best idea Sylveon's ever had. Oh, someone suggested a run. I'm not going to do it, but for any Monster Rancher veterans in the chat, I have a legit question. Is it possible to actually beat the game without ever giving your monsters advice? And basically just turn this into a coaching simulator? Because people have suggested that I should not give command, like do a run without any suggestions. And as interesting as that sounds, I would be bored by it, so I don't want to do it. But, I don't even know if it's possible to succeed like that. Okay, so her accuracy definitely needs to come up. I mean, granted I'm against a bunny right now, but... Like, still, we need to get that accuracy up. All hail Windlore. Nightbot is a bot. He just, he's there to help the mods. He shouts random messages every 20 minutes. Or not random. Anyway, yeah. He's there to do commands. He's there to kind of help out. And, some of the things that I don't like in my chat, he's there to squash. Like, if you scream caps at me, then he's there to stop that shit. That way it's one less thing the mods have to handle, so... but otherwise, yeah, that's what he's there for. You can even get a list of commands by typing ! And the word commands. And it'll open up a page and show all the commands we had. We used to have a lot more, a lot of Pyro in-jokes, but I disabled a bunch of the commands because just, I mean, the problem with inside jokes and memes is that newcomers just are kind of out of the loop. I suppose that's just a thing nowadays for the internet. So most people probably are used to showing up to a new community and seeing a bunch of inside jokes, but I don't know, man. I want to be a little bit more inclusive, so I think win lore is still, though. Win lore is the only thing that matters. Yeah, and shitbot. Shitbot's going to always be there. You can beat the games without giving commands. Competitive competitions are done all the time with no commands. Oh, that's interesting. Maybe I will do a run for myself one of these days without giving commands. But it just seems really boring to me. I mean, maybe that's the wrong word. I would have to switch my mentality, because like a game like Football Manager is not that exciting from an outsider's perspective. But Football Manager lives and dies by all the decisions you make up to the match. So, you know, I don't know. But now that I know it's at least possible to win, then that gives me something to think about. Yeah, you're good. You're good. Actually, no. Ladies who are coming with us on our excursion, you get a rest. You know what? Not Posh Spice, because Posh Spice isn't going to be doing most of the fighting anyway. Alright, so what we'll do is we'll head into the volcano, but I'm not going to do a full clear until level, someone said 7? I'll take your word on that. So we won't do full clears until floor 7. And we'll see what happens. She's on the running max, so that's still unacceptable. She needs to do better. So Scold 3, Praise 5. Scold 3, Praise 5. Unless you're unusually hungry. No, you have no excuse for that one. The nukes command has been removed. Okay. And then Praise... Who? What did I say? Praise 4, Scold... Or Scold her, Praise 5? I think I said. Praise 5? Praise 5. There we go. Okay. Yeah, good job, Sylvian. You did well being tired. Here, have a squid. Okay. And you get a beef. Everyday beef. Everyday beef sounds like the name of a male stripper review. Alright, here, have a Nana. Oh god, no more mass destruction unless we're killing trees in Factorio. I haven't played Factorio in a while. The Akamura and I, we used to do Factorio date night, and I think she's less interested in Factorio nowadays, which makes me very, very sad. So, unfortunately, we have not played Factorio in a while, but the upside is we'll probably play Raft one of these days, and that will be exciting. I've wanted to play Raft for a long time. Alrighty. Hello, Garu. You douche. Okay, sorry for calling you a douche that one time. Jeez, relax. You know, Cupcake having nearly 400 hit points of health, I should be okay. I think that's even enough to take one of the crit attacks from a dragon deeper in this area, so we might be alright. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Alright, anyway. So yeah, no full clear. I'm just going to pick a direction, and then once we get to floor 7, I'll start doing full clears. Oh god, I would love to play some more Factorio. I mean, it's still one of my favorite games of all time. I think I've got another trains... No, she and I have a trains save going. But I have not started another single-player one since I beat it with Rail World. But I love Rail World. Oh, God. That does sound like fun, actually. Dodge it! Doing another Rail World save for myself. They've added a few things, too. Like, since I played, they added spider bots. And I've wanted to make one to see what that's like. That's not what I meant to do, but sure. That's not very good. 29 guts is not that great of a hit. I don't think that move's worth it. Because that is way less than... Well, but it only did cost me 17 to activate. I mean, I guess it's not bad to have options. So, yeah, whatever. Okay... Hashtag trains. My nightmare was that day. I was streaming it. It was so great. I had 25 trains and just nothing was moving. And I went to investigate the problem, and all 25 trains were trying to go to the same intersection from different angles. It took me upwards of 10 minutes to get it sorted out. That's what you get for not planning ahead when you're not planning your train routes. When you try to cram 25 trains into a track that was built for 2, there's a problem there. I learned something interesting about Gary while looking at stat preferences. Sure. That's not gonna affect the way I train my monsters, so... but yeah, go ahead and let me know. I've never looked at the stat preferences. I'm not against it. Like, I'm not against knowing per se. Because most of them you can suss out. Like how pixies are good at dodging and intelligence and accuracy at the cost of their life. You can usually suss out what a monster is predisposed to. But in general, it's not something I've really looked at. That's true. I mean, if a move does a lot of guts damage, it keeps them in check and they can't fight back. But a lot of monsters recover their guts so much that sometimes it just doesn't seem like it's worth it to me. I mean, if I hit them for 17 guts, but the animation takes so long they recover 20, I mean, what did that really get me? And I know that's also dependent on monster. Some monsters charge their guts much faster or slower than other monsters. Go ahead, try to hit me. Come on. Come on, try to hit me. Come on. With your 0% chance of success. Thank you. You douche. Go down. Ugh, really? Need to work on your intelligence a bit there, Cupcake. Uh-oh. Well, screw you. What? Oh gosh, Penelope can't take a punch in this place. She's definitely a backup attacker. Did I bring the right monster when I don't know. Oh, jeez. Oh, we're gonna have to be really cautious. We really only have one fighter. Isn't it that... Wait, doesn't she have 400 and other numbers? Yeah, okay. So she can hit, she just can't take a punch. She really needs to get on the life blade. Or the running Mac. Can I give you my luck for tablets as well? Found 8 more last night. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, give me all the luck that you can give me, because it's gonna get a little rough in here. Gyaro most effective at training power and defense. Power and defense for a Gyaro? Wow, that is surprising. With speed being one of the lower gains. And that's adjusted based on the sub-breed, right? Like, a Gyaro that's crossed with a Pixie, for example, would still have better speed ratings, I assume. I wonder how that's calculated. Maybe the main breed is more weighted than the sub-breed or something? I don't know. I don't know. I don't care. I don't care enough to look at the math. I saw that out on Bulbapedia, what the math was like for how Pokemon moves are calculated, and my brain exploded. Like... And I love math, don't get me wrong. And I would have loved the shit out of that math when I was in high school. But now I'm like, ugh, just let me tell my icy bird to shoot a frozen beam at some stupid electric mouse and be done with it. Down! Oh, that did not do as much damage as I was hoping it would do. Get away from me. Get away from me! Uh-oh. Man, that is a high-risk, high-reward move. There we go. There we go. Interesting. I'd say 2 Maple Knight. Yeah, like... That's the thing. I find those interesting, but, like, my problem is that once I know things like that, I tend to just go too far to the numbers. If you guys want to see me lose my mind over the course of a series, legit, my second series for SimCity is a great example about why I don't do that usually. Because when I started the second SimCity series, I was having a ton of fun, and the episodes were very good because it was just me screwing around. Like, at one point, I made a road for no reason in my first town in a kind of inefficient way, and it wound up making this ridiculously... it made a ridiculously tall hill, and I just laughed about that for a minute, and I don't know why. It was just really funny to me. But then, as the series went on, I had someone commenting on every video with timestamps exactly what I was doing wrong because I wasn't min-maxing, and... I let that get to me to the point where I got so paranoid about the numbers and the internal workings of the game that I got really frustrated playing it. And I got the nicest piece of negative feedback I'd ever received about 20 episodes into it from someone who really, really knows how to write negative feedback. And I'm not saying that sarcastically. Like, they were very good. They just were like, hey... I liked your show at first, now I don't, here's why, and they were cautious about it. They weren't just like, you suck. They were like, you know, it started off this way, and I really liked it because of this, but now it's turned into this, and I don't like it anymore. You know, and I thanked them, because, like, that's negative feedback that's useful to me. That's a solution, and a problem that has been identified, and something I can work on, and it was the best piece of negative feedback. And and then after I responded and thanked him, he tried to watch a couple more, but I don't think he got through them because my style had changed too much. And then I wound up dropping the series because all it became was me being frustrated and obsessed with numbers and not doing the original purpose of the series, which is just fucking around and making some goofy looking towns. So if I recognize that a particular monster in Monster Rancher is a certain what... I have never seen that move before. That was kind of cool. Gross, but kind of cool. If I know monsters are predisposed to certain things, then I know me, and I'm going to try to constantly min-max. And then I'm going to get frustrated when it doesn't work, and then I'm going to be upset, and then I'm not going to want to play anymore, and that's not fun to watch. None of that is fun to watch. So that's why I don't care usually. Which is also why I'm making a Tanksy, because fuck it, right? You know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I know with the internal numbers and the way the engine is, and for a pure min-max, making a Tanksy is a terrible idea and a waste of time, and I find it hilarious, so I'm doing it. And if I knew what the numbers were, I probably wouldn't, and then I would be sad. Let's see. But I am genuinely surprised that Garu is power defense. Like, that is genuinely surprising to me. Because I think my Garu, I didn't raise him with defense. It was power, accuracy, and maybe speed? Because I think even back then I was doing always hit, never be hit. So, you know, it's interesting to know. I just don't want to play it that way. Do I not want info on... No, that's fine. I mean, at this point with Monster Rancher, since we're doing these kinds of dungeon runs and we're just kind of, you know, messing around, I don't particularly care. Either way, like, whatever. My style in these streams are way too chill for me to min-max, essentially. Which is also why, so my plan is that we're going to start Fire Emblem 3 Houses on Monday. I don't know if I'm going to. There was a wrinkle thrown into that, so I may have to wait a day. But anyway, my plan already for Fire Emblem is to kind of go against type just for my own amusement. Oh gosh. So by that I mean like, well, I haven't gotten used to most of the characters in that game, but like a good different example is in Final Fantasy XII. You know, you get Fran off the bat, and she's an archer, and the first thing I did was make her a knight. Like, just completely changing what they're intended for, just for my own amusement. Oh, a good example is Dorothea in Fire Emblem. She's sort of the perennial mage, especially a black mage. So just for fun, I might just throw a bunch of armor on her and make her a knight for no reason. Just because it'll make me laugh. What is the wrinkle? I downloaded the DLC for Fire Emblem, and when you complete the DLC, that adds features to the main game, so I would have to finish the DLC first. I finished the main game yesterday, and then I got the DLC, and I started it, and then I realized that if I finish it, those characters will be available in the main campaign. So I need to finish the DLC. I believe I'm about a fourth of the way done with it, maybe? Because I looked it up. It only takes about 7 to 10 hours to finish the DLC. And 10 is on the high side. For all the Reddit threads I was looking at said it'll take 7 to 8. So after today, after the Akamura and I get back from our food truck rally, that's a sentence that I never thought I'd say. Probably has never been said in the history of man. I'm going to just immediately get to work on Fire Emblem. So that's why I'm also not streaming tomorrow. I need to take the rest of today and tomorrow to stream. I have to do a test stream for what's coming up on Sunday, because that plan's been changed. And tomorrow is the financial report, and that usually takes me an hour to write. So, it's going to be a busy couple of days. I mean, the alternative with Fire Emblem is I say fuck it, and I don't finish the DLC. But then those characters won't be available, and I'm like, I kind of want them available since I'm going to do a difficult run. Yeah, but I'm playing on, I don't know if I'll play on hard, but I'm definitely playing on classic, so that has permadeath, and that is definite. I'm definite playing with permadeath on. So I need to make sure I have backups, so we need to make sure that I've got a deep roster. Because when I played it on my own, I did not have a deep roster, and that would have kicked my ass several times later in the levels. what I think of the main story. It's all right. There's I had a problem with Fire Emblem. I stopped playing it for a year because of my controllers not working. So I don't remember a lot of it. Like, it's the same problem I had with the Heavensward expansion of Final Fantasy XIV. Taking that 6-month break kind of hurt because I didn't fully remember what was going on. I sort of remember the basic relationship differences of and when I say relationship, I mean like this person hates this person because of this reason. Like, I sort of remember that with the key players, and I generally understood the motivations behind the major players, but I didn't remember the exacts. So part of doing it the second time is I'm going to try to pay more attention to the story. And it sticks better when I do episodes because I have to edit the episode, so I see everything twice. And it sticks in my brain better. Go away, Dana! You whore! Thank you. Just die. Oh god, she's still alive. God. Stay down. Ugh. But yeah, when we do Fire Emblem, by the way, it's going to be a very edited series. Very edited. Like, I'm going to put pretty much nothing from the school in there. And any side battles I do, that's going to be off there too. Because if I do everything, the thing's going to be like 150 episodes. It took me 77 hours to beat. But most of that was me running around talking to people, getting motivations up, running side missions. Like, I just... no. Just no. Yeah. Alright. And there we go. More treasure. Still not medals, though. Need to get to floor 7. And I saw... I think it was Jaren said that they're not available until floor 8, but that's fine. I'll still do a full clear on floor 7. What kind of game is it? You don't know what Fire Emblem is? Fire Emblem is a tactical RPG. So think Final Fantasy Tactics, but not as complicated, but in different ways compared to Final Fantasy Tactics. So we've got a bunch of dudes and ladies, and we're maneuvering them in a grid on a battlefield, and we're punching other dudes and ladies in the face, and also sometimes monsters. There's political intrigue in the like, obviously fictional political intrigue, so no one has to get a hair up their butts. Wars are started, etc. And I already know what side I'm playing as, too. Fire Emblem Three Houses has 4 sides. Ironically, maybe. And I did my run with Edelgard, who is... Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold on! There's a Windlore Plus? Wait. Everyone shut up for a second. There is something called a Windlore Plus? Wow. Me want on every... Oh, God. Can you imagine a PowerPixie with Windlore Plus? Holy shit. Damn, Cupcake, if I had known that, I would have made you a PowerPixie. Windlore Plus is the only thing that matters. Anyway. What were we talking about again? Fire Emblem. Yeah, so there's a whole system with getting everyone's relationships up and everything, and it's fun. Like, I like it. And that has war implications. Like, if 2 characters like each other, then they get to do certain moves together, or their power goes up, or whatever. So you have to cultivate those relationships. So... what the... Oh, I thought I had team up already. Oops. Yeah, so all of that crap I'm cutting out of the thing. Because, like, I enjoy it. I also... there's a whole system on... there's a whole system on trying to get... trying to find a person to propose to at the end, too. Because basically everyone there is romanceable. I already know how I'm going to end that, too, and it's going to be really funny to me. So I'm not going to say any more than that, but I know who I'm going to pick for my romantic option, especially now that I've beaten the game. So, and when I do it, I'll probably be laughing on mic, and a lot of people will be upset at me. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to try to start that Monday. I don't know if we're going to finish it before Trials of Mana comes out. Actually, or Legend of Mana. I'm pretty certain we're not going to get it finished. But I do intend to finish the series, unless it gets like 3 views, which is entirely possible. Out of curiosity, thank you for tagging me. If one of you has a question, please start using that tagging system. The channel has grown enough at this point that I'm having trouble keeping track of the chat. So either super chat me, which costs money. Don't do that if you can't afford it. Or hit me with that tag that like Sacred Arene Shadows just did, because otherwise I'm having trouble seeing it in the chat when I'm by myself. When the Akamura's with me, it doesn't matter because she's reading the chat. Anyway, out of curiosity, what are your favorite pixie types on here? I like Kasumi because of how powerful she is. I love power pixies. I just do. And after the first run of Monster Rancher 4, power pixies, especially Kasumi pixies, were what got me through. They're very accurate, they hit extremely hard, they have a good dodge rate, and they learn wind lore. And all of those things combined are exactly what I want out of my monsters. Like, that's my playstyle. So, Kasumi pixies are... chef's kiss. For what I prefer. That said, can I get around that? I was able to get around one of them. Nope, can't get around that one. That said, I also like Naga pixies, or Pixie Nagas, because mainly for similar reasons, but they also have a really cool aesthetic. And I like Penelope's aesthetic too. I mean, obviously, she has to be raised differently, but... yeah. And the Jan, I really like her. I like both her aesthetic, and she seems predisposed to power as well. I could probably make a Jan a power pixie if I tried hard enough. But, yeah. The Miku pixie is sort of not my bag, but I'm also not a Fatal Frame fan, so it doesn't matter. Yeah. Do I remember Undine from MR2? Of course, yeah, Undine. Undine Ware is what I named her. She was good to me. She did pretty damn well. But Undines were their own separate thing. Actually, in answer to that other question from before, I would love to see Undines come back as their own separate thing rather than just a pixie sub-braid. So, because they were kind of unique. They had some special animations and everything. They were pretty cool. I said I knew who I was going to play as. Yes, I know exactly what my plan is for the second run. Do you want me to tell you? Yeah, what? I was going to say no spoils, but fuck it. I'm not spoiling the romantic partner thing. That one, I know how I'm going to end it. I'm not going to tell anyone how I'm going to end it or who I'm targeting. But I'm going to do the church run because I've done it now as Edelgard's side. And her whole thing is take down the church, destroy everything, return humanity to the humans, and let's get rid of the class system so we're all equals. And then she started causing wars. So that was cool. Yes, Abandoned Ice lore. That was a really interesting run. So now I want to do it the exact opposite way and play as the church and see where that entire situation leads me. Because one of my favorite things is Mark and the Akamura are both very big Fire Emblem Three Houses fans, and all I've heard from them is how shitty of a person Edelgard is. And in my run, not only is she not shitty, but she's a nice lady who is trying her best not to kill or hurt anybody. And she's like the sweetest person in the world, and says like that the player character is her moral compass, so she never does anything illegal, immoral, or dishonorable. So I'm really curious to see how much of a mega bitch she is if I play as the church side, who will be now her sworn enemy. So, I'm very curious. And then if I play a third time, the third one will be Claude, and if I play a fourth time, the fourth time will be what's-his-face, Dimitri. So, because I picked Dimitri when we did it for the stream, but like the longer I played, the more boring he was. So I was like, nah, we'll pick him last. And now that I've gotten deep enough to finish it, this is no spoilers, don't worry, but like Claude's side, he seems to just want the truth. And he doesn't seem strictly good or bad. He just wants to know what the hell's going on. So I can really relate to that. So that's why I want to do that for my third run, if I even get there. Nice block. I think the differences of opinion on Edelgard highlight how well the writers did, showing how the player's choices impact others. Yeah, that's possible. Because, like, I mean, she's dropping hints the whole time. I liked harassing Mark and the Akamura about it, but, like, in the writing, she even says things like, thanks to you, Professor, I learned not to, I'm trying to be a good person. I can't imagine what I would have done if you hadn't been here. And every time there's a line like that, I'm like, what have you done if I'm not here? So, I'm very curious to try out her route. I'm very, very eager. So, yeah, that will hopefully start on Monday. A lot of things are going to have to go right for me today and tomorrow. It also turns out the DLC's hard, supposedly. Or at least semi-hard. So, that's fine. I'm getting through it okay. Plus, with the DLC, I'm playing it on casual, normal. Nice block. But I'm also going to play New Game Plus. And I haven't read what exactly New Game Plus does, but I think it maintains a lot of your relationships. So everyone's support levels are going to be higher. We're going to have more weapons in our armory. So it's going to be a relatively easy run. I'm not doing the run for the show exactly for the challenge. Even though I'm playing it with permadeath. So it shouldn't be a very difficult run to get through. And I'm doing that for broadcasting reasons. Like, I don't want the series to take me 6 months to get through. And knowing it's a big game, I have to find a way to strike that balance, you know? But I think my plan is solid. I just have to take the time to execute it. And that is, as always, the most difficult part. Hilda is Princess Mark in a video game. I hadn't worked with her until I started the DLC, and I gave her an order to kill someone. She's like, oh, I have to work now? And then after she kills him, she's like, ugh, now I'm all sweaty. So, I found that a little endearing. Not very good for a warrior, but, you know, whatever, I guess. Undine's sprite design reminds me of Mermaid from Legend of a Dragoon. Oh, this does feel like the exact same layout the last time we came here. It's not, or at least some of the other floors were not, but this floor feels like it is. And someone mentioned Legend of Dragoon. I tried playing Legend of Dragoon. That was a Patreon request a few months ago. Or a year ago? How long has it been? I just couldn't get into it. I've tried. There was just something about it that was not agreeing with me. I did hear from some people that, like, I stopped right before the story really gets going. So maybe that was it. I mean, it was alright. Like, while I was playing it, I enjoyed it, but I never had that calling that I needed to see what happened next. So, I hope, I'm glad so many other people like it. I don't know why it didn't do anything for me. I know. There's going to be about 4 people who's going to yell at me for this statement, but man, I'm hungry. I should have eaten before the stream. Although, to be fair to myself, right when I was about to eat, the Akamura was like, let's go to the food truck festival. And I'm like, aw. Well, I don't want to eat anything because I don't want to stuff myself before going to the food truck rally, so... let's see, we don't need that. It's slow at first, but a really good game later on. That's good. Yeah, okay, I'm not going all the way back. If this door, or if this path leads to a door, then I'll just go. I mean, the middle ground was I could have had something to tide myself over, like a couple pieces of cheese or something, but it's fine. I'll be fine. Everything will be fine, guys. They apparently pack it in at 8, so... which is in less than 4 hours, so I'm going to have to kind of book it once we're done with the stream. Another good inside joke from the quote machine. Come on, give me the team up. Well, I'll take that too, but there we go. Thank you. Well done, ladies. Should I have Nightbot set to do that, to yell at me to eat? Since that's basically an everyday and every stream situation at this point. Stay hydrated. Also, Pyro, eat a goddamn piece of food. That's not helpful. That's just documents. Who needs documents? Do I look like a library game? No. I'm a man. I'm a very hungry man. Alright. Fusions from Shadow Hearts? FTNW. I don't know what that is. Now see, this looks familiar too. I don't know how much of this is me losing my mind. And when you have when you don't have a handcrafted dungeon, all of this looks the same. So I don't know where I've been and whether I've been here and... Oh gosh, this is a huge place. Even with the map zoomed out, I can't see anything. What game was it that had the map over the main screen? Was it Dark Cloud? That's another game I always say I'm going to go back and 100%, and I just never do. Because Sfita's a pain in the ass. From the New World, the character that has the... From the New World? I don't know what that is. Shadow Hearts? Is that a Kingdom Hearts thing? I don't know anything about Kingdom Hearts, if that's a Kingdom Hearts thing. That's another game that will never be on the channel. We will never do Kingdom Hearts. Any of them. I don't want to get into a fist fight with the community over that. Plus, especially, I don't like it. I found Kingdom Hearts 1 really boring. So, I'm... And when I say the community, I mean the Kingdom Hearts community. Because, similarly to Banjo-Kazooie, like... I know that community is just going to scream at me. I do remember when I did the Banjo-Kazooie stream, someone joined who had never been here before. Because they joined to me going, man, I hate Banjo-Kazooie. And their response was, let me guess, you only play shooters, don't you? And I just started laughing, and I'm like, if you were on this channel for longer than 5 minutes, you would know I don't play shooters. So, it was just a really funny comment to me. And that person left immediately, so that was fine. They were just looking for a Banjo-Kazooie streamer, I guess. Nice block. Cupcake doesn't swing that way, apparently. You can look in the, yeah, you can always link something in the Discord. I'm more than happy to see what you all are talking about. Oh man, this is very complex. Well, luckily we've got enough energy that we can do a full run of floor 8, 9, and 10. I'm just looking for medals, man. Hoping to get lucky. We have our lucky star here. Do any of you have dirt search or whatever? Probably not, because you're pixies. Let's see. No, just high search and water search. As long as I don't make Zion Who jokes. Who is Zion? Like, I don't know who Zion is, so I wouldn't... Like, I wouldn't even know what that meme is or refers to, because I don't know what Zion Who means. Gotcha. It was weird, too, with Kingdom Hearts. It didn't actually occur to me playing it the first time that it was an RPG. And by that I mean, like, toward the end I was really struggling to win fights. And it just suddenly clicked that experience levels are a thing. And I hadn't grinded once. I just kind of blasted through the story until I just couldn't be blasting through it anymore. And so I got the crap kicked out of me, and I'm like, oh yeah, I could have been grinding this whole time. And I just didn't want to play it anymore, so I stopped. Didn't that come out on the PS2? Like, Kingdom Hearts is real old at this point, isn't it? It's like 20 years old? It is an old game, or an old IP at this point. Alright. Uh-oh. That's a problem. Wow, she was able to take that pretty well. Get away from me. Ugh. Alright, try to hang tight, Cupcake. That's good. That's what we need. 2002? Okay, 19 years. Wow. Yeah. Well done, Cupcake. Ah, are we dancing? Is that what we're doing? Gyoruna? Kingdom Hearts are on PS2. Third game came out on PS4. Oh, was there no PS3 game? Like, I don't know anything about the Kingdom Hearts history. I remember one of them came out on the DS. Wasn't that the one with the absurd title, which was like Kingdom Hearts 2.9? We all fall down together, and also, like, and it goes on for another half a sentence. Like, I don't know. I don't remember. You know, I'll tell you the other thing. The other reason why I don't really care for Kingdom Hearts is because I don't really care for Disney, and it doesn't. I don't dislike it. I just don't care. When I was younger, I really liked a couple IPs like Aladdin. I liked Little Mermaid. I liked, and as I've gotten older, I've come to respect them. But like, I have no love for Mickey Mouse. Now, if you gave me a Kingdom Hearts that was basically Kingdom Hearts but Looney Tunes, I'd be all over that. I'd love to see Bugs Bunny and Elmer Fudd beat the shit out of Sephiroth. Chains of Memories. Oh, that's not the one I'm thinking of then. Oh, there's 3 or 4 on the DS. Oh, okay. Alright, that makes more sense. If you don't play those, good luck understanding the plot in Kingdom Hearts 3. Yeah, yeah, not gonna happen. Oh shit, I can't get past here. Wait a minute, where the hell do I go? Didn't I hit 2 walls? Unless there is a... Oh no, I did reveal the exit. Okay, I didn't realize I went back. This floor is so massive that I did not realize I had to retrace my steps. Oh gosh. Boosh. Oh, I should have let her try to attack me. Lilim has a lot of dodge rate. She's, even with Cupcake's accuracy. The only reason that one was so high was because of Wind Lore. Suck it! I picked circle 4 times in a row, then changed it up. That's what you get. That's some interesting bits of code I would like to know. I want to know how fair the counter system is when the AI is doing it. I want to know if it's either actually looking for a pattern in what you're doing, or it's picking one of the 3 at random, or sometimes it cheats and it knows which one you're picking and it just decides to pick that one. And I have no idea how that would ever be tested, unless you do a save state. Oh, that's what you could do. You could do a save state before a battle, have that battle, but then pick different buttons for which style of attack you're doing and see if the AI can keep up with it. Huh. Wonder if anyone's done that. I'm too lazy to do that, but I wonder if anyone has done it. Definitely don't need the yarn balls. Whoops. Speaking of Looney Tunes, are they actually remaking Space Jam? Like, because I heard about the Lola Bunny bullshit, but, like, that means they're actually making the movie, right? And this time it's with LeBron James or whatever. I'd be curious to watch that movie, because I enjoyed Space Jam, but I also watched Space Jam when I was a teenager, so I don't know if Space Jam still holds up today. Get away from me. Yeah, see, Lilim only has I only have an 80% accuracy with Starlight. Come on. Come on, Cupcake. Thank you. Ah, that was weird. Lom's corpse shifted a few inches to the left. Ah! Thunderlore, please abandon it. Don't need it. Fairy Kiss. Can't obtain. Yes, abandon the white pot. It's only worth 500. So... Posh Spice has learned the last move we really need to give her. So that's good. I mean, we've made progress. Ah, jeez, volcano runs take so long. Even when I'm not doing a full clear, they take a long time. The Lola Bunny thing was fake? They didn't actually redesign her? Wait, so the internet got enraged over the drawing of a cartoon character being changed, except she wasn't even actually changed? That's like multiple levels of, boy, this is pointless. See, this is another reason why I'm never going to have 1 million subscribers. Because I don't give a shit about most of social media and the nonsense of what is internet culture nowadays. I just don't care. I'm here to entertain, and the rest of this doesn't matter. I feel very much like this weird combination between an old man and also someone who is paying attention to the internet. Because I know memes, but I don't usually know where memes come from. And I try to keep up on modern slang and such, but I also don't use it properly or at all. So, I don't know, it's weird. Alright. Gotcha, Vesuvius. Oh, shit, I thought I had the team up on. Well, okay, now I've got the team up on. Alright, let's do this. Boop. Boop. Son of a bitch. Internet culture. What, Ledge? You're quoting me saying internet? Well, yeah, I mean, I guess internet culture is very broad, but still. Like, see, that's where I guess I'm the old man now, because the internet for me is a tool. Like, it always has been, and I guess I'm too old school for that it always will be. It serves a purpose, and I am not community guy. So that's why I don't think I'll ever hit, like, 1 million subs. But who knows, man? Maybe there will be a place for me one day. Where I don't have to speak in memes. Alright. Boosh! Ow. Hang tight. If we can just get him out of here, we'll be okay. That works too. Come on, Cupcake. Land it. Come on. Stay down, Barghest. I can't remember if Barghest is a breed you're supposed to be able to get. You know, you probably can. Come to think of it, because it's just a standard enemy rather than a boss. I know that very first Naga, the Naga Dragon, is not one that you're supposed to be able to raise. You have to cheat to do so. As I have. Alright, so that's nothing. Oh, man. The volcano is exhausting. Especially when it does garbage like that. I'm already thinking ahead to the food truck rally. I want a greasy burger. Just a greasy, large-ass hunk of meat that gives you immediate heart disease just looking at it. Yes, I have played Earthbound. We played Earthbound to completion. Although the last episode won't get me any money now because Sony's fucking idiotic. So if you want to support me in the channel, don't forget about Patreon, PayPal, and Super Chat, because I'm sure as hell not getting it from ad revenue on some of the Earthbound series. Sony said that they owned that video. Sony. Like, Sony. It was done by HAL, which is owned by Nintendo. Anyway. I'm salty about that one. Please accept my apologies for the levels of salt for that particular copyright infringement notice I just got. Like, holy shit. But yeah, it was a blast. I love Earthbound. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's also way shorter than I thought it was. Like, even during that series, we keep saying, or I keep saying, that I'm shocked at how short of a game that is. Because I remember that shit taking me 50 to 60 hours back when I was a kid. But maybe it didn't. Maybe I just thought it did. Sony owns a lot of songs in the games. Why would they own a song? And I'm actually asking this legit. Why would Sony own a song that was written by HAL for a Nintendo game? Like, if that's still true, then I mean, I can't even comprehend that Sony would buy a specific portion of what was in a 90s Nintendo game. It just seems so weird to me. But whatever. It's not the first copyright notice I've lost, and it won't be the last. Yeah. And I appealed it, and they said no. So for those of you who aren't creators, if you get a copyright notice, it's not a strike, but you can then appeal it. But if it's up to the receiver of your appeal whether they allow it to happen. So Sony could, like, it was someone at Sony who was like, who made the initial objection, and then I wrote, no, you don't have a right to this song, this is from Nintendo, etc., etc. They reviewed that, and then they said, no, we still own this song, and then told me to go fuck myself. So then, the next step as a creator is I have to get a lawyer involved. And I just don't have that kind of money. And also, I'm so small time of a channel that it would cost me way more. No. That's actually helpful. Let's get rid of... What is hard scale? Harder to dodge attacks? Yeah, get rid of that one. No. We have enough intelligence stones. Let's get rid of one of those. Okay. Anyway. So yeah, in order to escalate this, I'd have to get a lawyer. And even then, you've got to realize... And this is the only reason why it doesn't, like, leave me frothing at the mouth. Even though Sony now has claimed full copyright on that video, they don't get any more money out of it than I would have. So the average viewer, like when you guys watch an ad on my channel, I get usually about 1/100th of a cent. And I'm not... No. Yeah, about 1/100th of a cent. I get about $2 for every 1,000 views, is where... I think? Maybe it's 1,000. Maybe it's $1 for every 1,000 views. I'll have to check my stats. Anyway, the point is it's an exceedingly low number. And the channels that are able to live off the ad revenue are the ones that get millions and millions and millions of views, because those videos will then get hundreds or thousands of dollars. And it's when it comes to YouTube and ads, it's a volume thing. Like, that's the only way any of us survive. It's volume. In theory, I'm not even sure why bother with ads, because high sense. Who is this? Oh, let's get rid of pheromone. I never use pheromone. So that's why I've said before, like, it's not just me begging for money, although that is part of it. I mean, I'm not too proud to say that. But if you guys pay me $1 a month, I probably have made more from you than I would have ever made from ad revenue alone. That's why it's so important for Super Chat. And literally $1. Like, if you don't give me any cash at all and you only watch the videos, even if you watched every video, I probably am not making more than 40 to 50 cents off you in your entire lifetime of watching, unless you watch every single thing I made, in which case, yeah, I probably made about $3, and that's it. So, you know, it is what it is. That's part of, you know, the calculations I have to go through to do this. If your channel gets bigger, you could get liability coverage, and an insurance company would defend you. Yeah, I could, but again, then it becomes a matter of how much money would I actually make from it. Because if it was Evil Genius, I'd be more tempted to fight, because those episodes get so many views. However, for Earthbound final episode, I think last I checked, that was still under 100 views. So, you know, I'm not making that much money from Earthbound. So it's just not worth it. Yeah, Genergy. In fact, if you remind me, I will tell you what my CPM is. I believe that's what it's called. CPM is the aggregate number of how much money you make per 1,000 views on the channel. I did an experiment, actually, on one of my videos. It was an old Sims video, and I mentioned this in a financial report a few months ago, that I turned on that you were not allowed to skip the first ad, and I think my CPM was like $4. And then, but all my other videos, I set that you can skip ads, and last I knew my CPM was something like $1.90. So if I forced you guys to watch the ads, and if I put mid-rolls, I'd be making a lot more. But there is a point, and for me it's a very low bar, where I think me annoying you is not worth the money I would get out of it, which is why we don't do mid-rolls. YouTube will force mid-rolls if I go too long, such as with Evil Genius 2's first stream, which that was an evil surprise I didn't know about. That really upset me when suddenly the chat exploded with, "Hey, why am I getting a mid-roll?" I got real pissed at YouTube on that one. But anyway, mid-rolls and forced ads, or unskippable ads, pay more. And it's just not worth it to me to make you guys have to sit through that shit. It just isn't, even if I get more money out of it. You're never going to see unskippable ads on this channel unless YouTube forces me to do it. And you're not going to see mid-rolls on this channel unless YouTube forces me to do it. So, but as a result, that also means the channel doesn't make that much money. So it goes. Anyway, let's see. CPM stands for cash per... It could. I don't know. I actually don't know what it stands for. But yeah. Oh, yeah, I meant to finish... Genergy, if you remind me, I'll let you know what my CPM is after the show. And I can even find it per video, but I think there's one per channel. I'll have to look through my analytics. I don't remember where it is. Hopefully that wasn't too much math. Hello, Digital Elixir. Thank you for joining the stream, and you're very welcome. I enjoy making Monster Rancher 4 content. You have YouTube Premium. Okay, YouTube Premium does pay me more. I don't know what the CPM is, but I have seen in the numbers that if you have a YouTube Premium account, I will make more from you than through ad revenue. I don't know how they do it or what the calculations there are. However, I do get to see a breakdown every month of how much I get from premium versus how much I don't get from premium. And I can also see, I think I can also see how many premium people watch me. But yeah, it's consistently higher, and it's not even close. Usually on YouTube, I get about a quarter of my income. Maybe about a fifth of my income from premium users. So, yeah, definitely more. I wonder if the ads at the start kill off viewers. I mean, maybe, but I think we're at a point. It definitely used to. Before YouTube was more prevalent, ads at all would kill off viewers, but we've all kind of gotten used to it. So, in fact, I remember MatPat from the Game Theorist said that they didn't even turn ads on until they hit 500,000 subscribers, which is a choice. You know, that's fine. I'm not going to begrudge anyone who runs their business a certain way. And honestly, I didn't have ads for a long time either. I didn't even qualify for ads, and maybe I should never have turned them on, but, you know, whatever. It is what it is. And it doesn't cost that much to do the show, so maybe arguably ads aren't really helping me all that much. But remember, any money you guys give me, even through ad revenue, it goes to rent. Like, the reason I even have ads is it goes through rent. If I had $1 billion, like if money was no object for me, or this was my second job or something, I wouldn't have ads. Period. I mean, other than what YouTube forces on me. I do this to live and to eat. Like, literally. Your money goes to basic necessities for me. Alright, who all is fighting today? Do I ever do polls? Very rarely. Only if I have an actual question I want to ask. Again, that is part of the reason why I don't think I'm going to make it. Yinping and Posh Spice. Why I don't think I'm going to get millions of subscribers, because I don't play that social game. Because I'm not good at it. And that's the thing. Like, I know you have to play that social game and be like, you know, you have to get your name out there and constantly do engagement, and I just don't know how to. But that's what my mods are for. The mods are there to kind of help out for me. Mark is good at sending out alerts through Reddit, for example, just when I do something. Scold too. Because oftentimes I'm not allowed to do it myself, because most Reddit communities forbid self-advertising. But, like, I just don't understand social media very well. I don't have an Instagram account, because what would I show there for the channel? Like, I guess a picture of my setup, maybe? I can't think of anything else I'd actually show, so I don't know. Anyway, I hate channels with videos that have 3 to 5 ads every couple of minutes that are unscoped. Yeah, that's never going to happen. Those are the two things that I can't stand on YouTube also. So, yeah, don't worry. That's never going to happen on this channel unless YouTube forces me to. Try the premium free trial. Trust me, you won't ever go back to the regular one. I've thought about that. I mean, yeah, for that reason. One of my favorite channels is the Game Grumps, and they do that. They do that shit. They're skippable, but they have like 5 to 6 ad breaks. And I was curious and even looked. They will usually do an ad break every 2 to 4 minutes. And it's fucking absurd, especially over the course of a 30-minute video. You'll never see that here. And I know I'm leaving money on the table, but it's not worth annoying the shit out of you guys for. All the Nisi pics should be on Insta? That's true. That's actually not a bad idea. We also have a shitload of Thunder Picks I've never uploaded, so... And those videos do really good views on my channel. Why do I bother taking 2 hours to make Monster Ranger? I should just record Nisi being cute for 5 minutes, and then I'll have millions of views. Ah, thank you, Maple Knight. I appreciate the donation. Mochi is the best braid. Oh, God! Oh, you made me read the words that's gonna summon a... Well, never mind. I almost said a succubus, but I probably wouldn't be against that. But you know what I mean! It's gonna summon the devil. Mochi is the best braid. Don't add that to the cool machine. Gotcha. Nisigram page. Aw, that'd be cute. Yeah. That's not a bad idea, though. Actually. I've thought about getting Instagram just so I can reserve the name, but... I don't know what I would put there. Self-selecting out? What does self-selecting out mean? I'm generally doing other things while YouTube is up. I'm not too bothered by ads. Yeah, that's another thing. Of course, I think for me, the way I run my channel, I think it can be a little bit more difficult with ads because I tend to play longer-term games with... I try to have trains of thought with my commentary, and I think ads like that will interrupt it. I definitely don't mind mid-roll ads and say top 10 lists when they're like number 10, whatever, number 9, whatever, and then they do an ad, because then there's a natural break there. My style doesn't have natural breaks. It's just me blathering for however many hours or whatever. Ow. Wait, why did I say ow? That did fuck all. Okay. Sure. Ugh. I love these tag battles. They are very fun. Game Grumps are how you found me? Wait. Game Grumps are exactly how you found me. What does that mean? Like, was I on the right edge on the suggested during a Game Grumps video? Because if so, that's really good. That's sort of what I was aiming for. Trying, like, when I started the show, I was trying to sort of mimic their style. And, you know, then I kind of settled into my own. Although, ironically, I've been doing this longer than they have, so... Really, that's an inaccurate sentence on my part. It's 4 till. Okay. Probably have enough time for another week or two. Cupcake this week. Sylvian the next. Yep. So... Cupcake, are you resting? All right, go ahead and rest this week, because I don't know what we're in for the B class. The rest of you should have your orders. Yep, the rest of you have your orders. So, praise 3. Good job all around otherwise. Excellent. Yinping, you're doing great. Have more beef. I want you to weigh 5,000 pounds. I want you to be bigger than a Baku by the time you retire. Oh yeah, Bakus, hate them. They can die in a fire too. Ugh, fully rendered buttholes. Yum yum. Tasty tasty. Okay, you're good. You could probably have something small. Have a nanner. quote 1, something incredibly horrific. Oh, I think that was an inside joke because I think I said something incredibly horrific, and then someone else was like, we should quote that. So they just quoted something incredibly horrific rather than what I had actually said. That was back when I didn't want, or when I didn't care about context being in the videos. So now I like in the quotes. Now I like context being in the quotes. Fully rendered buttholes? Yes, that's a quote somewhere. If you hit exclamation mark quote with no number, then Nightbot will give you a web page of all the quotes we have in the list right now. So exclamation mark quote, nothing else. No, wait, that'll be the random quote. Shit, how do you get the quote list? Is it exclamation mark quote list? I think that's it. Anyway, yeah, fully rendered buttholes is in there somewhere. And our channel Sweetheart Soul has officially declared that bullies now are to be called fully rendered buttholes, and I am okay with this. If it's not exclamation mark quote list, it's exclamation mark quote space list. It's one of those two, I think. Alright. Thanks, Genergy. Much appreciated. Bakus are lame. I can agree with you there. Not only are they lame, they look ugly as hell. I am losing a fight to my soda bottle. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Nightbot and Dakota Phillips. For that. Yep, there's the link. Just slap that link and you'll get to see all the quotes on the channel. Including our famous quote 27. Bakus make good tanks? I don't doubt that. So golems, those of you who know Monster Rancher, are golems supposed to be more tank or are they supposed to be more offense? Because I've always or are they just good at both? Like how... And then I guess my follow-up is, how does a Baku compare to a Golem? And that one I don't care about knowing, because I'm never going to raise a Baku again for the rest of my life if I can help it. But I used to like Golems, but I have recently disliked them because I think they're a little inaccurate, if I remember right, and they're always hit. So they require extremely high life counts and extremely high defense counts. And it sort of pigeonholes you into the kind of golem you can make. I just can't fully remember. I love this channel more and more. Ah, thank you, Mad Dog. I love all of you more and more. You're all fantastic people. And you are keeping me fed and warm and the lights on. Well, right now you're keeping me cool. The lights on. So I really appreciate it. Golems have poor speed and accuracy. Okay. So how do they compare, God, speaking of Bakus, how does your standard golem, say a pure golem, you know, compare to a Baku? Like, are Bakus more accurate but less life, or, you know, those comparisons would be interesting. Golems prefer power, defense, life. Beaklins are power, defense, speed. I like Beaklins. Golems are great if you're going for a counter strategy. That makes sense. Because if you're going to get hit anyway, you may as well attempt to counter everything. And if it slips through, who cares? You're not going to really take that much damage, and you would have been hit in the face anyway. Bakus are a bit more flexible. Okay, that's interesting. So you could have intelligence tank if you want, that you're better off with a model for that. Okay, cool. See, that's the kind of, like, strategy theory I like. What was I? Oh, yeah, you were on the Lifeblade. Lifeblade, okay. No, you were on the Running Mac, I guess. No, okay. The okay. Well, shit. Hold on, Cupcake. Give me just a second to sort that. Yeah, you're fine. Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay, I don't have anything for you to do. Yinping, you get on the this. Not the that. You get on the this. And then you get on the this. And hopefully I remember that I did that the next time we play, because probably I won't, and then I'm going to screw everything up. Alright, so that's going to do it for today. It's because it's after 5. So, on Monday, if Fire Emblem falls through for some reason, like if I don't get Fire Emblem prepped, then I guess we'll do another stream of this. But I really hope to get Fire Emblem prepped. That'll also tell me how long it takes to do those episodes. Because if I'm going to heavily edit them, I don't know how long 20 to 30 minutes of video is going to take me to record. So I'll deal with that. But anyway, that's going to do it for today. Next stream is Sunday, streaming Sundays. It is not what's on the current schedule. I need to do some testing to see what's going to be on the current schedule. But that will do it for today. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you very much for the donations and the pleasant chat. I really appreciate it. And remember, hit me up on Discord. I'll be around all evening once I'm back from the food truck rally while I'm screaming about eating how much food I ate. Thanks again, and I will see you again on Sunday for another stream. Bye, everyone.